NFL logos. It's just based off of the logos that they are shown here. So obviously some teams have, different sort of sets of logos, but I'm just going to be ranking them, ranking them based off of, I guess, their looks. And again, my opinion means absolutely nothing. It's dog duty. It means zero. So, if you have your own opinion, you have your own sort of favorite logo, definitely let me know down in the comments as well, what your favorite logo is, favorite team, whatever you want. Hopefully this is a little bit more comfortable for your eyes. I made it black screened, a little dark mode. So, now, the first logo we are going to be ranking based off of how it looks is kind of a funny one. It's the Washington football team, which should be a pretty interesting one because obviously it just being a yellow W deserves, yes, the F tier. It's just a yellow W. They don't even have a name. I've actually heard rumors that some people would just like them to just stay as the Washington football team, which would actually be pretty hysterical, but I think at some point in time they will get a logo. They just really need one very badly, I feel. Next up we have the San Francisco 49ers, and I think the 49ers are also one of those teams that have like a secondary logo, but this is what I know from them being as their main logo, and for it just being an S and an F, nothing too special about it. I do really love their colorway, the red and the gold sort of colorway that they have. I might give it like a B, just like right in the middle of the pack, just nothing super duper special about it. I know it's very historic and it's cool. I think the colorway is cool, and I think it's more of like a nostalgia look, but definitely another team that could be very much revamped in the next sort of short years to come, I feel. Next we have the Chicago Bears, and it is just an orange C. Definitely gonna give that a nice little a little F. Again, these are just off of the logos that are shown here, like their main logo. Now, of course, it could probably be something different. They could have some sort of secondary logo that I have no idea about, and again, let me know down in the comments if they have other cool logos that I should take a look at, but this is their main logo. It's what I see from them all the time. It's an orange C. Nothing too crazy about it. If it was a bear, maybe a little bit better. Next up we have the Cincinnati Bengals, and with the Bengals, I absolutely love their secondary logo, the actual picture of the Bengal tiger, but since this is just the B for the Bengals, it's okay. I think I might give it a B. The colorway is cool, the black and orange and white. I think it looks really sick. I really love their jerseys as well, but it's just a B. And I know if it was their other sort of actual Bengal tiger logo, it'd probably be, pretty high up on this list, but for it just being a B with the striping of the tiger, I think it looks really sick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a B. I think it is pretty cool, and I might move down San Francisco. Just adding that little bit of flair, I think it's really cool. Like, if San Francisco had like some golden nuggets in their logo from being obviously the 49ers, the Miners, or like some pickaxes, I think that'd spice it up a little bit, but I don't know. I think these are, so far, 4 very bland logos to start with, but I think that the tiger stripes really makes the B pop a lot. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. For the Buffalo Bills, I think I might go C as well. They might have a new revamped logo that I have no idea about, or some sort of a different secondary logo, but as I know, this is the Bills logo, and it's very bland. I think that team looks very bland as well, even on the field. They really need to do something to step apart from, I guess, the rest of the sort of red, white, and blue sort of teams, and they haven't really done much. They're a great team as of right now, but man, definitely need a revamping as well, I do feel. Next up, we have the Denver Broncos, and for the Broncos, this is just, again, a very boring looking logo. Even their colorway being orange and brown, like that's kind of gross, but anyways. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for the Bucks, we're going all the way to the top, baby. I think the Buccaneers, at least now that they're a good team, have a really, really, really cool, very original style of name, and how everything looks. Like even their stadium, it has a pirate ship inside the stadium. It's so cool. The colorway is really dope. I love the sword. Obviously, the really dope skull and crossbone flag. This is a really, really, really cool logo. I love it a lot. Tampa Bay, as of right now, the lone S tier logo. I love it. I think it looks really cool. Next up, we have the Cardinals, and for the Cardinals, they also have a pretty unoriginal logo, even team name. I mean, there's Cardinals for every single sport. I mean, there's a baseball Cardinals, there's the football Cardinals. I mean, there's the Louisville, I guess kind of a Cardinal there for that basketball team. So like, I don't know, I think it's an overdone name, and I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I think the animal looks cool, but I think it just being so unoriginal makes me mad at it. It's just a bird, you know what I mean? It's just a bird. But then again, I guess the Broncos is just a horse, but its style, its flair. This is just literally a regular picture of a Googled image cardinal, I feel. Alright, so next we have the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh my goodness. This one might be... Oh man, it looks really cool. I might go A with this one. I really love the arrowhead texturing. I think if the arrowhead was like a sharpened point and very crisp, I think it loses its sort of originality to it being a sort of raw piece of rock turned into an arrowhead. It looks really cool. The KC in the arrowhead also is really dope. I think it's dope. It's original. It looks different. I think it's really cool. They could have obviously done something very like plain and simple, like again like a KC just for Kansas City, or even just a C for Chiefs. But I really like the styling of this one. I like it a lot. Next up we have the Chargers. Oh man, the LA Chargers. It's a lightning bolt, a thunderbolt, whatever you want to call it. It's either one. Oh man, I really like them. Man, you know what? I might go... I'm gonna go S. I think the Chargers not only have one of the dopest jerseys in the NFL, but even their logo I feel is super cool. I don't know what does it about it for me. I think the edging to the Thunderbolt is really dope. The super bright and bold coloring of the super bright baby blue and the super bright thunder or lightning yellow is so, like, I don't know, it catches the eyes so well, especially when they have all of their uniforms on and stuff like that. But even just the logo by itself, I think it's really dope. So again, another one of the A tier ones, S tier ones. We have the Colts now, the Indianapolis Colts, and for them, I mean, again, it's just, it's a horseshoe, you know, it's a horseshoe, and it has some very bland colors, just a blue and white. Not really anything more I can go off of that. I mean, if it was something different, like a really cool looking, like, Mustangy horse, not like exactly like the Broncos, but something a little bit different would be cool. But man, just a horseshoe is just nothing too great. And I think, again, if you look at all of the C tier logos, they're all just very bland. They're just basic. And if you look above them, they're the ones that are a little bit more flashy, that has a little bit more flair. And that's why I think this is a pretty decent tier listing so far, at least in my opinion. Then we have the Dallas Cowboys, and for them, I think I'm going to give them a solid B. They're definitely, it's a cool logo, and I know most for the Dallas Cowboys, a lot of fans love the logo. It's probably one of the most popular sports teams in the entire, USA are the Dallas Cowboys, and it's a dope logo, and I think it does look really cool on merchandise and on the field. They have that big star on the field. so cool and crisp and clean, 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 clean. The how the orange just pops in the logo is super sick, and the dolphin looks so cute and beautiful. I love how it looks now. Of course, the old Miami Dolphin logo used to be like a dolphin literally wearing a football helmet, and I think that looked kind of funky. This one is very much new age, new style, revamped. I think it looks really dope, and I love the colorway for the Miami Heat, Miami Dolphin squad. Next we have the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think for them, I'm gonna go A. I think it is a sort of like the Denver Broncos logo. Just the really creativeness they had for an eagle is really dope. Now again, for the Cardinals, it's just different. The cardinal looks like some sort of, again, regular old Google image searched cardinal picture. With this eagle, it's different. It's not just a typical bald eagle that you would find again on like some sort of random Google searched image. I love the creativity on it, and it looks fierce. It looks cool, and you can see also the green in the background of this, sort of incorporating it into the team's colorway. I like it a lot. The Eagles, pretty dope. Falcons up next. The Falcons. I'm gonna go. It's definitely at least a B. I might have a. You know what? I'm gonna go. Ooh. Is it A? You know what? If the Eagles are an A, I think the Falcons also have to be an A. They're both very dope and creative style of logos. Obviously, you see that the entire bird on this one as well. I remember when I used to look at this logo, I thought it used to be just like the bird opening its mouth. It kind of looks like that if you look at it from a different angle, but I know it's the entire bird and the claws. You can see down below the bird's face there. It's cool. It's really dope. I think, didn't they also get a new logo? I know they got new jerseys and stuff like that, but I don't remember if they got new logos. But basically, the only sort of thing I can say about this is the colorway is really dope. The red and black, I think, is really cool. But also, I mean, if the Eagles logo is an A, I think this one also has to be an A. But again, I feel very bad for the Cardinals being down there in C. And we have the New York Giants. Oh God, guys, the Giants. For the Giants, I mean, oh my God, you guys can already tell by the theming of how my list is already going. It's not going to be anything good. Very bland. I don't even know, do they even have any red on this? It kind of looks like the NY is outlined in red. Maybe that's just my mind playing tricks on me, but this might be an F. This might be an F. You know what? I'll go C for now. I might move it down to F if I have more C tier guys, but come on, like, if you're the Giants and you're a team in New York, like, you gotta have something that's popping at least a little bit, you know what I mean? Some creativity. Again, I don't know if the Giants have some sort of different logo, but as for now, that's pretty garbage, not gonna lie. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars, and for them, they have a pretty dope one. I'm gonna say, man, I really want to go S tier. I might go S tier. It's so cool looking. It's the fact that the Jaguar has a blue tongue, and I kind of wish it didn't. But then also you gotta understand that that's a part of the Jacksonville Jaguar colorway, which in turn might even make it cooler because it is sort of involving the entirety of the colorway of the Jacksonville, which is a blue and yellow, white, black, sort of different colors that they use. So it's really cool. I think it is really dope. Again, it is kind of a basic sort of style of logo for an animal like the cardinal, but I've never seen any other teams use this style of leopard. I think it looks really cool, or jaguar, I guess you could say. And it's dope. I mean, a jaguar, that's it's a G, man. It's a G. It's just a G. It's a green and yellow G. What kind of a logo is a green and yellow G? Now, obviously, the Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin, known for cheese. If this was even a piece of cheese, it would be higher up on this tier ranking. But for the Packers, I mean, dude, what can you do with this? It's a G. Nothing cool, nothing bold, just a G. No offense, I love the team, but nothing really going on there. Next up, we have the Carolina Panthers, and for the Panthers, I also really like this logo. I think it is also a logo that could be revamped in some way. I think it is kind of even hard to even know what this animal is if you have never seen this team logo before, and you ask some random stranger, they might not even know like what animal this is. It just looks like some sort of black blob, you know what I mean? So, or like some sort of demon, you know what I mean? But I think it's cool. I think they could use some sort of different styling of animal, but Panthers, dope name, dope colorway. I love that blue that they use in their colorway, that dark black color, and then the silver as well they sometimes use in their jerseys is really sick, but I think it's definitely a logo that needs a little bit of fine tuning, I feel. We have the Patriots up next, and for the Patriots, I think I'm also going to go B with the Patriots. Definitely when you look at them, you could say, hey, that's a Patriot. That looks like a Patriot from back in, whenever, the 1700s of America, and then you have the red, white, and blue, the star on there, so it's very, symbolic to the Patriots, America, red, white, and blue, and I think it is really cool, so I'll give it a B, because it kind of all connects well together. And we have the oh my god, I almost said LA Raiders, sorry. The Las Vegas Raiders, and for the Raiders, I mean, they're just a team that is full of nostalgia and everything. I mean, man, do I dare go S? Man, I mean, the Raiders, that is just a legendary logo. And not only that, for a football team, super dope. It has a sword on it. Super dope. I think the styling of the Raiders lettering is really cool as well. And the shield sort of outlining of the logo is really dope as well. And also it has a football player. I'm assuming the guy in there looks like a football player back in like way back when football first started, when they had that sort of like big skin leathering helmets they used to wear. It's not what it is. If it's not, then I'm being stupid, but that's what look it is. And the dude has an eye patch. Like, it is just such a cool logo. And obviously, the historic black and silver colorway for the Raiders. It's just chef kiss, very nostalgic. One of the best, I think, logos for any sport in America. I absolutely love it. It's really cool looking. It just kind of makes me upset that they are the Las Vegas Raiders, not the Oakland Raiders, because, they used to be a really cool team down there in Oakland. But now we have my favorite NFL team, the LA Rams. And for the Rams, I didn't really like their sort of new styling. I get what they're doing, but I think poorly executed. I'm going to go a very low-seated B tier logo. It's okay looking, it's pretty cool, but you can kind of tell that obviously it just says LA on it, which is okay, I guess, but having it also be the yellow Rams horn in the A, I get the concept, it just looks funky to me, and I don't like it. It's definitely modern, and they try to spice it up. Since moving to LA, but I think again it's kind of poorly executed. We also have the Baltimore Ravens, and for the Ravens, I actually really like the colorway for the Ravens. I do feel it is cool, and again, I kind of say this for a lot of teams, they could spice it up. I feel like I sort of connect the NBA and the NFL a lot, so NBA teams, restyle their logos all the time, and I feel like the NFL teams don't do that all often, so I think a lot of these teams could do that, and I think the Baltimore Ravens are definitely a team that could do that. personally, it doesn't have a lot of flair, a lot of different. It doesn't make it any different than a lot of other things, you know. I could say, if I could recolor that picture and say, hey, this is a bald eagle, you would believe it. I could say it's a seagull, and you would believe it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really have any flair to what it is. It's just a blue bird with a green eye, and again, maybe a team that maybe needs a different styling of logo, I think. Also, if you don't know, a Seahawk doesn't exist. There's nothing, that's not even a bird. People say it's probably like a seagull, but I have no idea what a Seahawk even is. We have the Steelers. I think the Steelers also have a very sort of special logo that is sort of different. Now, again, don't hate me, but I have no idea what the Steelers logo even is. Why is it yellow, red, and is that blue? Let me know in the comments why the Steelers logo is like that. I have no idea, but I love how it looks. It looks really cool. It's special. It's different. It's not just a lettering or a I don't know, a bird. It's not a bird. It's not an animal. It's a cool looking logo, and I think that's what makes it very special, at least to me. Then we have the Houston Texans, and for them, I actually really like this logo a lot. Actually, I might make this actually an A-tier logo. Obviously, you get the Texas star in the logo, which gives it a little bit of brownie points, but also the team colorway of red, white, and blue. And again, it's not just a picture of a random animal. It's sort of an outlining of a random animal. I think it just looks really like clean cut. It looks really crisp. And when I look at it, it looks just like a really cool logo. And this might be kind of high. You know what? I might go B tier. You know what? I'm gonna go B tier. The more I look at it, the more simple I think it looks. I think it's really cool, but again, it's just another red, white, and blue styling of team. Maybe they need to change their colorway or something like that, which I think would be kind of nice. But I think the star on it I really like it because obviously Texas, you know, being the Lone Star State, like that's obviously like super dope that they incorporated that with their logo. But I would make it like a higher tier B, a low tier A. It's kind of in between there. I think that's what kind of it gets me on. Oh, sorry. We then have the Tennessee Titans. For the Titans, this is a really dope logo. That's a really cool logo. It's so unique. I don't know where I would put it though. You know what? I think for the last two, I'm going to do it at the same time. I'm going to go B for the Titans. I think it is a really cool looking logo. Could they do something a little bit like different, like with the Titan name? I think yes, they could do something different with like the name, the Titans. Like they could do, I don't know, some cool sort of mythical type of being or something like that. Whatever a Titan is, you know what I mean? But I love the flames. I love the blue flames. The red outlining is really dope. I think the T sort of part in the logo looks kind of meh, but I think the fire in it looks really dope. But for the Vikings, I think the Vikings are one of the teams that have a really dope sort of theming for their team. I'm gonna go A for the Vikings. If you guys have ever seen like the home openings for the Vikings and they have like that really cool like horn that they blow, I think that is super dope, and their colorway is really cool too with the purple and yellow. I think it's a really cool colorway, and also with, you know, big, burly, you know, strong men playing football. I think a Viking is like the perfect sort of correlation to, you know, NFL players, so I think that also wins it over for me. But yeah, guys, that is my tier ranking for the NFL teams so I kind of had to use this microphone, so I very much do apologize for that, but make sure you like the video if you do like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying. We are on our way to 10,000, and again, Tuesday will be the giveaway announcement video for the 7.5k subscriber giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I will see you again in my next video very, very, very,